For this video, I'll be going through section 2 of this article to generate a system report for your WebSphere settings on your HCL bundled product. You can use this for comparing multiple servers against each other, as well as analyzing your own particular server. In this particular video, I have assumed that you have gone through section 1 and generated the .cfg file. If you have not, you may go through my other video and take notes on a demonstration on how to do that, or simply review the article for the section 1. So moving on to section 2 of this article, we will be installing Python to begin with on the particular server or application laptop that you're going to use to create your reports. I'll be using this particular Windows machine for this particular application to run this report generation. So I will be downloading the MSI file from this particular link here. Go ahead and install that. This installs Python 2.7, which is the particular version that we will need. I will use all of the defaults in the installation panels to install this to C:\Python 2.7. It is important that you use Python version 2.7 to run the scripts to generate the reports on, and not a later version of Python, as it will not execute properly. So that has been done. Then on step 2, I will extract WCCT zip file to that same directory. If you do not currently have it on the machine generating the reports, you can simply scroll up and get the latest release from the GitHub repository. So I'll download that gzipped tarball to my downloads directory as well. I'll go ahead and cut that out of my downloads and navigate to the installation directory of Python and paste it there. Go ahead and explode that zip file to the same location, and then the subsequent tarball as well. That being completed, referencing back to the note here in step 3 on section 2, it denotes that I copy my .cfg files to the same directory where Python is installed, and I've exploded the WCCT zip file. I put together 3 different configurations from 3 different portal servers that I'm going to compare against. So I will go ahead and copy those and pop those into the installation directory for Python, and where I exploded WCCT files as well. Then, per the instructions, I will execute this Python config report in my command prompt in the directory where I installed Python 2. So from here, I will simply execute that command. It will read those 3 files and put them together in a report that is generated in an HTML markup so that I can view this in a browser. That will be written to the location where that was run from, which is my Python directory. So I can see here that I have these new HTML files. Just for quick access, we'll take a look at the resources HTML file, and I will open that with my Chrome browser. Quickly, I will go to WP config service so that we can take a look at those particular variables. It's a normal configuration REP, or resource environment provider in WebSphere, that we have settings placed at. We can see here that some of these settings between the 3 servers, which are noted here, this is one of the servers, this is a second server here, and this is a third server, one of them being a containerized Docker release, have different settings for some of these. If they are not equal and the same, we will not have a green yes for matching configuration, but we will have a red no. I can see that some of the settings on my Docker are not set, or are set differently than they are on my on-prem servers. Scrolling down in here, we can see that there are additional settings that are not the same. This compares all the REPs. As you can see, most of these are the same. There are some differences that I would need to address if I was trying to make these servers congruent. We can also analyze trust associations in different applications and a summary of what's going on within the servers. So I hope that this has enlightened you on how to create the reports based off your CFG files for analyzing differences between the servers. If you had but a single CFG file in here, this report would only show you the settings for that single server. So you can go simply look at the server settings that you have in your WebSphere configurations. Hope that this has been helpful for you and will help you troubleshooting the first couple steps of any issues that you have between different servers and their performance and or behaviors that you have in different environments. Thank you.